So what we'll do now? We'll revise what we studied yesterday. The last part was about the half range expansion, and then we start with the remaining part. Just 1 minute. Present the screen that I forget. So let me present the screen. Okay. Hope screen is visible. Yes, screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, let me start now.
Yes,
Mute yourself.
sir. Yes, sir.
So yesterday we started with the half range expansion. Whatever expansions we studied in last 3-4 lectures, they are the full range expansion. The function f of x, if period is 2 pi, then it was defined for the interval 2 pi. Length of the interval was 2 pi. If period is 12, the interval where the function is defined, the length of interval was 2l. So all were the full range expansions. Now we have to study half range expansion. That is, the period of the function is 2 pi, but it will be defined in, for example, say 0 to pi only, half range only. Period of function is 12, then the function is defined in 0 to L only, half range only. Okay. So before we start, we have to understand, we have to revise the few properties of even and odd function. Let me start with the even function. So function f of x is even if two conditions are there. One, midpoint of interval is x equal to 0, and second, f of minus x equal to f of x. Cos x, mod x, constant number, even power terms, x square, x raised to 4, x raised to 100, all these are even functions. Okay, now how the graph of even function is, for example, y equal to x square, this is even function, parabola, and parabola is symmetric about the y-axis. In fact, all even functions are symmetric about the y-axis, and you might have understood if similarity about y-axis is required, by default, the midpoint of interval should be x equal to 0. Then only it will be symmetric about y-axis. Next is odd function. So definition is like this: function f of x is said to be odd if one, midpoint of the interval is x equal to 0, and second, f of minus x equal to minus of f of x. Examples are sin x, tan x, odd power terms, x, x cube, x raised to 5, x raised to 101, and so on. These are the odd functions. Right. Now we have to understand the graph of odd function. So take example as y equal to x cube, and the graph is like this. So here the odd function is symmetric in opposite quadrant. Okay, symmetric in first and third quadrant, symmetric in second and fourth quadrant. No part of graph is there in second and fourth quadrant. Therefore, okay. So then the question was like this: this is a function, or this is the function which is defined from x equal to 0 to pi, or you consider x equal to 0 to L. So function is defined in first quadrant only. Okay. Then we can extend the function in the remaining part, that is minus pi to 0, so that it will be even. We have to draw the graph like this. We have to extend the function like this. Then it will be even function. And once it is even function, we can find corresponding Fourier series expansion considering the properties of even function. Then we can extend the function so that it is odd like this. Okay, graph will be like this, and then it is odd. No doubt we can extend the function so that it will be neither even nor odd, but that we are not considering. That is not required here. Okay. So then we understood half range expansion when arbitrary period 2l is there. So one, half range cosine expansion contain cosine terms only. Therefore, it is known as cosine expansion. Why it is known as half range? Function, original function is defined in half range. Therefore, so suppose f of x is a periodic function of period 2l, but it is defined in the half range x between 0 to L. Then we decided to define the function in remaining half range minus L to 0 such that it will be even function. Once it is even function, the half range cosine expansion is f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n cos of n pi x divided by L, where a naught is equal to 2 by L. It is not 1 by L, 2 by L. Integration from 0 to L f of x dx, and n equal to 2 by L, integration from 0 to L f of x cos of n pi x divided by L dx. Then half range sine expansion. Suppose f of x is a periodic function of period 2L, but it is defined in the half range x between 0 to L. So define the function in remaining half range minus L to 0 so that it will be odd. Then half range sine expansion is f of x equal to summation bn sine of n pi x divided by L, where bn equal to 2 by L, integration from 0 to L f of x sine of n pi x divided by L dx. Dx is remaining here. You write the dx. Then half range expansion with the period 2 pi. Same thing is there. I'll not repeat it. So half range cosine expansion is like this. F of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation a n cos of nx. A naught is 2 by pi, integration from 0 to pi f of x dx. A n is equal to 2 by pi, integration from 0 to pi f of x cos of nx dx. Then half range sine expansion is like this. F of x equal to summation bn sine of nx, where bn is equal to 2 by pi, integration from 0 to pi f of x sine of nx dx. We'll start with the different examples. Examples on half range expansion. Right? Examples on half range expansion. So now it will be not given in example, may or may not be. Usually it is not given that find half range expansion. It will be said that find cosine expansion. So by default it will be half range expansion. Okay, you understand this. Just 1 minute. Let me find the question set. Just 1 minute. Right examples. Okay, somewhat difficult to find it. I'll take it from the question set. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. So here we are. Question set. Then yes, this will be sufficient. One minute, okay? Yes. Find cosine series for, write with me. Find cosine series for sine x in the interval x between 0 to pi, and hence deduce that one minus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 5 minus 1 upon 7 and so on equal to pi by 4. Solution. Solution. Given f of x equal to sin x. Define between x equal to 0 to pi. So this is even function or odd function? F of x equal to sin x defined between 0 to pi.
Odd.
Still you are making same mistakes. Still you are making same mistake. Two conditions are there, na? What the first condition is? Midpoint of the
Minus
interval. Midpoint of interval should be x equal to 0. Is it x equal to 0?
No.
Function defined from 0 to pi, na? So how it will be odd function? And if it is odd function, can you find the half range expansion? No, na? Function is defined in half range only. He jepte ki nahi sarvanna. Array function. See, once pi is involved, right? 0 to pi is there. Right? If angles are there, 0 to 60 degrees, 0 to 90 degrees, 0 to 180 degrees, whatever the angles are. By default, whenever angles are involved, other option is whenever numbers are involved. So for example, f of x equal to sin x, x between 0 to 10. Degree नहीं है, हाँ, number है. Interval 0 to 10. So it is not angle. But here we have angle, x between 0 to pi. So whenever angles are there, by default, the period of the function is 2 pi. Only two options are there. One period is 2 pi or period is arbitrary period 2n. So in this case, period is 2 pi. Right now? Clear? Why? Since x between 0 to pi, therefore. Right? So, difficult for me to write it here. You'll just understand. So period is 2 pi, but is the function defined between 0 to 2 pi? Is the length of interval is 2 pi? No. See, I'll write it here. Length of interval. Length of interval. Interval where the function is defined. What is that? Terminal point. What is terminal point? Pi minus initial point, 0. So what the length is? Pi. Right now, but period is 2 pi, so it is defined in half range, na? Right? So I'll write f of x is defined in half range. Okay. Next sentence is not required anywhere. It is only for your information. It is क्या लिखना है मुझे? Odd लिखना है या even लिखना है? क्या लिखना है?
Even.
अरे काय का even?
Neither even nor
Neither odd nor even function. है ना? मिड पॉइंट 0 है तो ही वो ऑड या इवन चेक करना है. हो सकता है both the things चेक करना है, और हो सकता है कि yes it may be even or odd function, but midpoint is different from 0. It is pi by 2 in fact. Therefore it is neither even nor odd function. And whenever the functions are neither even nor odd, then only we can find their half range expansions. जेपते कि नहीं? समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
जब फंक्शन हाफ रेंज में होगा, फॉर एग्जांपल 0 to pi है, 0 to L है, right? Then only we have to find the half range expansion, right? So mention किया हमने, function is defined in half range, and what is asked? Cosine series. Therefore half range, अब मैं मेंशन करता हूं, half range cosine expansion is. होप सबको समझ में आ रहा है. नहीं आ रहा है तो यू आस्क मी नाउ. बिफोर आई प्रोसीड यू आस्क मी योर डाउट्स. क्लियर योर डाउट्स. n cos of nx, n इक्वल टू 1 to infinity. चलो लिख दो इसको. ये हमें फाइंड करना है. होप एवरीवन इज गेटिंग दिस. f of x इक्वल टू a naught by 2 plus summation n cos of nx. Getting? I'll repeat. The period of function is 2 pi. कहां से पता चला हमें ये? Since x is given for the angles 0 to pi, 0 to 180 degree, right? Na? Therefore, by default, period is 2 pi. But length of the interval is pi. It means that function is defined in half range. And since it is asked to find cosine series, that is series containing cosine term only, that will be half range expansion only. So half range cosine expansion is, that is what we are doing. We are extending the function in the remaining half range so that it will be even function. जेपते का समझ में आ रहा है क्या? है ना? तो अभी हम हाफ रेंज एक्सपेंशन फाइंड करते हैं. रटा a naught. What is the formula? 2 by pi 0 to pi f of x dx. F of x. What the f of x is? Sin x. Cos of pi is -1, minus +1. Correct? Getting everyone? Next down.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let 2 by pi. Use this formula. Can I change the page?
No, sir.
Fast,
1 minute.
fast, fast. Okay, no problem. Write it.
सर ते झिरो येईल ना तिथे
Where?
मायनस कॉस पाय -1 + 1 0 ना.
No, cos pi is -1, na? Minus of -1, it will become +1, na?
हां हां समजा.
Right? And this is plus, since minus minus it will be plus, na? Lower limit is minus, and already minus cos is there, so minus minus plus cos is 0.
ओके सर.
Done, sir.
Okay, let me change the page. Sin 1 plus nx, sin 1 minus nx. Okay. Two is taken inside and then formula is used. Upper limit. Pi it should be.
सर सेकंड स्टेप मध्ये पण cos 1 - n पाय पाहिजे ना.
Pi लिहिलं ना. Pi. This is pi. This is pi. So 1 upon pi Minus minus plus, I'll take minus n common. Using this formula, both of them are equal. I'm taking some more time so that afterwards I don't want any confusion therefore. I'm writing few more steps every time. This minus may be written as minus 1 raised to 1. Okay. Hope you are getting all the steps. If not, let me know. After that, I will change the page. So till that, you not understood any of the step, let me know. Any doubt? Written everything? Any doubt?
1 minute, sir.
So just a minute. Done, sir.
Any doubt in all these steps? Any doubt? Hope everyone is here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mechanical roll number 4, Arpit. Arpit. Getting
Yes,
now?
sir.
Okay, mute yourself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mute yourself. Mute yourself,
Yes,
no
sir.
problem. Civil roll number 5. Civil roll number 5. Civil roll number 7. Civil roll number 7.
Yes, sir.
Aina?
Yes,
You
sir.
are here, na? Okay.
Yes.
Let me continue. Okay, so I'll change the page and I'll substitute all these values in equation number 1. Okay, start substituting. I have to change the page. Substituting values in 1. Acha, one problem is there that I forget. Can anyone tell me what is remaining in the previous part in A and what is remaining? Is it valid for A1? N is 2 divided
No,
by
sir.
pi 1 minus n square, right na? So in front of that write down not valid for n equal to 1. उसके जो n लिखा है ना उसके सामने लिखना है not valid for n equal to 1. Therefore, right, again a n equal to, now we have to find a1 separately. A1 equal to 2 by pi 0 to pi sine of x cos of nx dx. I have taken 2 outside and then substituted n equal to 1. So instead of cos nx, it is cos x. And it is the formula of sine 2x. Cos of 2 pi is minus 1. Cos of 2 pi is 1. One implies let me expand it.
सर 0 कसं आलं?
Cos of 2 pi 1
minus
na?
1. Minus 1 plus 0.
Arey, how minus 1? It is not cos pi. Cos 2 pi na?
Nice, sir. Last answer.
नहीं this
Minus
1 है रे. 1 है रे. Cos 0 is 1 na?
सर सेकंड लास्ट स्टेप.
हो ना? This step? This one? This one?
लास्ट इसके नीचे.
This one? Last? हाँ, see. अरे सोपा है ना. Cos 2 pi is 1 ना? Cos 2 pi means cos 0. Cos 0 is 1.
Yes, sir.
So minus 1. And cos of 0 is 1. Plus 1 minus 1 0.
हाँ सर.
Okay. Substitute all the values. F of x equal to a naught. What was a naught? 4 by pi divided by 2 plus a1 0 plus an, but it is valid for n equal to 2 and greater. So it is 2 divided by pi 1 minus n square 1 plus minus 1 raised to 2 and plus 2 cos of nx. That is f of x equal to 2 cancel. Second term is 0. 2 by pi is constant, therefore I have taken it outside. This is the answer.
commonly.
Huh? Yes.
So common लेना है नहीं लेना है.
Common the terms which are free from n, they are to be taken outside. 2 is constant, pi is constant, therefore taken outside the summation. अच्छा, deduction part आपको करना है, that is homework. Leave one page for that. Can I go to the next page? Else we'll solve it tomorrow. Let me change the page. To prove that equal to pi by 4. Do it yourself. Next Adam. Next example. Example number 6. Visible na? Example number 6 is visible. Find the half range cosine and sine expansion of the function. Hope it is visible to you.
Yes.
Sir, example 1.
Huh?
Sir,
First
slide
example.
भेजो ना.
Example number 6. Example number 6, or if it is not visible, write with me. Find half range sine and cosine expansion of f of x equal to two parts of the function, x and pi minus x. X when x is between 0 to pi by 2. And pi minus x when x is between pi by 2 to pi. Solution. Given write the function. अच्छा ये even है या odd function है? F of x, if you want to check whether it is even or odd, what should be done? Should we replace x by minus x?
Neither even nor.
Should we replace x by minus x and should we cross check whether it is even or odd? ऐसे करना है या नहीं करना है?
No, sir.
Sir, neither even nor.
हाँ, midpoint of interval, right? Midpoint of interval is
Pi by 2.
Same as pi by 2.
midpoint of interval is different from, ऐसे लिखो. X equal to 0. neither even nor odd function. चलो ए पार्ट सॉल्व करते हैं. You might have understood that function is depend between 0 to pi, है ना? So defined in half range ना? Actually it should be defined from 0 to 2 pi or minus pi to pi, but unfortunately it is defined in half range only. Therefore we can find half range sine expansion or half range cosine expansion. Okay, so now we are finding half range sine expansion. Ta-da. Write the formula. Bn sine of nx. Can anyone tell me what will be the next step? How we can solve the integral? We have to solve the integral, integration from 0 to pi f of x sin of nx dx. तो कैसे solve करना है इसको? Function defined in two parts, na? One is x and other is pi minus x. So should we consider x or should we consider pi minus x part?
0 to pi by 2 का अलग इंटरवल और pi by 2 pi का अलग इंटीग्रेशन.
pi minus x.
Very good, very good. So we have to consider both the parts, one from 0 to pi by 2. Why? Function is defined like that. Therefore, okay, so how many parts of the integral depends upon how the function is defined. So here function is defined in two parts. So two parts of the integral, sorry, interval, that is also correct. F of x, what is value of f of x in 0 to pi by 2? X. What is value of function from pi by 2 pi? This will be u. This is v. U. How to use u and v? Hope you remember. The function, the function whose derivative becomes 0 is u. X का derivative 0 होगा. Pi minus x का derivative 0 होगा. Sin x derivative will be not 0. And then use this formula.
सर वहाँ पे pi by 2 लिखना है ना.
अरे हाँ, ये गलत हो गया. Pi by 2. Correct. Let me change the page. हो गया आपका यहां तक. नेक्स्ट पेज पे जाते हैं और इसको सॉल्व करते हैं. इंटीग्रेशन को आप भी सॉल्व कीजिए. यू ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट योरसेल्फ. मैं पेज चेंज करता हूं. ओके, सो क्या था? 2 by pi था ना. u as it is. Integration of sin nx. Minus u dash derivative of x. Integration of v. प्लस ये पहला इंटीग्रल हो गया, सेकेंड इंटीग्रल डेरिवेटिव ऑफ पाई माइनस एक्स माइनस 1. Simplify and then substitute the limits. थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है, यहाँ पे लिखता हूं. माइनस माइनस थ्राइस upper limit pi by 2, so minus pi by 2 cos of n pi by 2 plus upper limit pi minus pi 0 sin of n pi is 0 minus of lower limit minus pi चलो सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं इसको. Cos term both are negative, sin term both are positive. Okay, check them. ये माइनस आएगी टर्म, दिस इज नेगेटिव टर्म. So these two terms will cancel. This minus minus will be plus. Yes, anyone want to speak?
sin pi by 2 n क्या होता है?
Sin n pi by 2 ना, if n is equal to say 0, n equal to 1, bn start from n equal to 1. So if n equal to 1, sin pi by 2 1 आएगा. n equal to 2 है, sin pi 0 आएगा. So ये ऐसे आएगा 1 0 minus 1 0 1 0 minus 1 0. So उसको ऐसे ही रखेंगे, ठीक है. You can simplify it, but at this moment not required. Okay. So keep
सर वो
balance.
माइनस साइन है ना, आपने प्लस प्लस लिया,
कौन सा?
वो लास्ट वाला माइनस साइन ब्रॅकेट मध्ये n पाय अपॉन 2 अपॉन n स्क्वेअर.
This term, this term, this term, this term.
हा येस सर.
No, no. See, from here I obtained that term, right?
Yes.
Upper limit is pi, so I have written both of the upper limits 0. Getting? Lower limit, this minus sign that I have written here.
Yes.
No, sorry. Minus sign of the lower limit that I have written here. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
here I will substitute pi by 2. Right? Pi minus pi by 2. Pi by 2. Right? Pi by 2
Right.
divided by n. Pi by 2 divided by n. This minus sign that I have written here. Okay.
Okay.
Then this minus sign, this one. This one I have written here. So it will not become plus.
Okay, sir.
Right? Then minus afterwards it will become plus in next step. After cancelling the cosine term in next step, minus it will become plus. Now, right? Thus, half range sine expansion is this is the sine expansion. Hope this is clear.
सॉरी, इतने कॉम्प्लेक्स क्वेश्चन आते हैं क्या एग्जाम में?
if it is offline, then it will be asked. If it is online, the whole question will be not asked. It will be asked in the parts. Okay. लेकिन फिलहाल हम क्या करेंगे ना, समझेंगे उसको. हम अभी ये नहीं सोचेंगे कि एग्जाम में आएगा या नहीं, है ना. एज ए इंजीनियर, it is always expected to understand the procedure. Okay, so procedure को समझते हैं, ठीक है.
तो ऑफलाइन ये टाइम ज्यादा दिया जाएगा ना?
हाँ, टाइम ज्यादा मिलेगा ना, नो डाउट. इसको सॉल्व करने के लिए एटलीस्ट 7 to 10 मिनट्स सर गिवन.
हाँ सर.
और दोनों पार्ट नहीं आएंगे ना. इट विल बी आस्क्ड टू फाइंड हाफ रेंज साइन एक्सपेंशन और हाफ रेंज कोसाइन एक्सपेंशन, वन ऑफ देम. ठीक है, चलो नेक्स्ट आगे बढ़ते हैं. राइट, हाफ रेंज कोसाइन एक्सपेंशन. नेक्स्ट पेज. एनी डाउट? आप लोग कुछ बोलते नहीं तो मुझे समझ में नहीं आता कि कुछ डाउट है या नहीं.
नो सर.
नो सर.
नहीं, और शायद कुछ लोग ही है अराउंड फ्रॉम एवरी डिवीजन 3-4 जो बोलते हैं. बाकी लोगों का पता नहीं कहाँ पे है. Whether they have understood or not, whether they are in the class or somewhere else, God know.
सर
हाँ बोलिए.
सर वो हम ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं ना, 4/πn² sin n π/2. 4 आपने समेशन के पहले लिखा ना.
हाँ, you want to write it inside the summation?
Yes sir.
Why not? There is no any problem. But it is always better to write it outside.
Why, sir?
Since it is constant term, na, so it will not change, na. If I want to expand this
बाहरी
summation,
लिखने के लिए बोल रहे हो, बाहरी लिखने की बात की जा रही है.
नहीं, मैं अंदर लिखने की बात कर रही थी.
नहीं, एक मिनट मुझे कंटिन्यू करने दीजिए. तो फॉर एग्जांपल आई वांट टू एक्सपांड दिस समेशन. हाँ, सो से आई वांट टू सब्स्टिट्यूट n equal to 1, then n equal to 2, n equal to 3, or then I want to write the terms. हाँ, so 4/π that will not change.
Yes,
n is
sir.
not there, na, है ना. So 1/n² will change. If n equal to 1, it will become 1/1². If n equal to 10, it will become 1/10². In the same way, sin nπ/2 will change, sin of nx will change. Therefore,
Sir,
mathematics.
वैसे भी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा ना 4/π को, वैसे भी तो वो कांस्टेंट ही है।
हाँ वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मैथमेटिकली इट इज ऑलवेज बेटर टू राइट कांस्टेंट आउटसाइड द ब्रैकेट, कांस्टेंट आउटसाइड द समेशन, इट इज ऑलवेज expected, but if you are writing it inside, there is no any problem. If this question say this question is asked for the final exam, okay, and you have written, someone has written answer in this way, and someone has written answer like this, summation and all the terms inside, summation 4 divided by pi n square and then remaining terms, no problem. In both the cases you will get the marks. Getting
Okay sir. Okay sir, thank you.
Yes, let me continue. Okay, so finding the cosine expansion is homework. Please do it yourself. Let me go through the next example. So again, let me choose one example where the period is not 2 pi, different from 2 pi. So can we go through the example number? I'm giving you two options. Example number 8 और एग्जाम्पल नंबर 2, कौन सा सॉल्व करना है? 2 आपको दिखाई दे रहा है, 8 सॉल्व करते हैं। अच्छा चलो ठीक है, रन। इफ f of x equal to, let me change the page time being, run. If f of x equal to x square, x between 0 to 2, find, एक पार्ट लेते हैं कौन सा भी, find half range sine cosine expansion, find
Sir, which question number?
Which? Example number
Question
8.
number.
Okay, here it is. If f of x equal to x square, x between 0 to 2, find half range cosine expansion. Solution given f of x equal to x square. Now can you tell me whether function is defined in half range or full range? ये कैसे पता चलेगा मैं? How will come to know that function is defined in half range or full range?
लिमिट
नहीं, लिमिट से तो 0 to 2 है ना, आर्बिट्री पीरियड है, उससे तो कुछ पता नहीं चलेगा। ग्राफ से भी कुछ पता नहीं चलेगा, क्वेश्चन से पता चलेगा ना। What the question is? Find, what the question is? Find half range cosine expansion. So no doubt function will define in half range only, isn't it? So write down.
Yes, sir.
Right, function is defined in, नहीं तो दूसरे किसी भी मेथड से पता नहीं चलेगा। हाँ, if you don't know the question, will not come to know whether function is defined in half range or full range. यदि क्वेश्चन हमें पता नहीं है कि it is asked to find the half range cosine expansion, we cannot say that function is defined in half range or full range. Not possible to decide. Okay, run. Function is defined in half range. Comparing half range क्या होती है आर्बिट्री पीरियड के लिए? What is half range? 0 to L है ना, और फंक्शन कहां पे डिफाइन किया है? 0 to 2. होप एवरीवन इज गेटिंग दिस। तो कंक्लूजन क्या है? L क्या है?
2
है ना, गेटिंग एवरीवन?
2.
और कोई बता सकता है? नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, बट लेट मी आस्क, व्हाट इज द पीरियड? What is period of the function?
2.
अरे
2
2 कैसे? 2L ना?
1.
अरे 2L रहता है,
2.
बस उसको समझो, 4 रहेगा ना। ग्राफिकली समझना है तो ऐसे समझो, f of x equal to x square, that is y equal to x square. पैराबोला है, कहां पे है पैराबोला? x between 0 to 2. So if I want to draw the parabola, I'll take these values. x and y. X equal to 0, y equal to 0, x equal to 1, y equal to x square, 1 square is 1, x equal to 2, 2 square 4, है ना? x equal to 0, sorry 1, 2 और ये 0 है, y equal to 1 है, 2 है, 3 है, 4 है. Hope you know how to draw the graph. So x equal to 0, y equal to 0, x equal to 1, y equal to 1, x equal to 2, y equal to 4. तो ये आएगा ग्राफ. इतना ही दिया है फंक्शन, यहां तक 2 तक दिया है ना? So at this moment it is neither even nor odd. है ना? इतना तो समझ में आता है सबको? It is not symmetric
Yes.
about symmetric. It is not symmetric about y-axis. Second quadrant में कुछ है ही नहीं. It is not symmetric about opposite quadrant. Third quadrant में कुछ है ही नहीं, है ना? So it is neither even nor odd. But what is asked in example? Example में क्या पूछा है? Half range cosine expansion. तो इसको किस में कन्वर्ट करना है हमें? इवन में कन्वर्ट करना है या ऑड में कन्वर्ट करना है? कोसाइन एक्सपेंशन कब आता है? इवन जब आएगा, है ना? तो राइट नाउ फंक्शन इज लाइक दिस. ये है हमारे पास, राइट? तो इसको बाकी पार्ट में डिफाइन करना है. तो ऐसे डिफाइन करते हैं. डॉटेड पार्ट जो है जो डिफाइन है, और ये है -2. सो नाउ इट इज इवन फंक्शन. इतना समझ में आता है क्या मैथ्स? अभी इसको क्या करते हैं हम? हाँ, now what we'll do ना? Now we'll find its cosine expansion. Why? It is even function, therefore. अच्छा, let me ask you a question. For the same example, can we find the sine expansion also?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Why
sir.
not? Why not? Can we convert it into odd function? Can we define function in -2 to 0 so that it will be odd? Yes, possible. है ना? This is only for understanding. Not to be written in exam. Okay. Acha. Let me repeat it once again. So we started with f of x equal to x square. X is defined between 0 to 2. Since it is asked to find half range cosine expansion, it means that function is defined in half range. For the arbitrary period, half range is 0 to L. This given function is defined between 0 to 2. So it is clear that L is equal to 2 and period is 2L means 4. We are here now. Okay. Now we have to find the half range cosine expansion. So now we'll write the formula. Right? Half range cosine expansion is
टाइम
टाइम चाहिए, लिखो.
No, sir.
ले लो जितना चाहिए उतना.
हेलो
सर
कहाँ
एक
बोली?
गोलू का
सर,
रावण नहीं
थोड़ा जल्दी कर सकते हो क्या? हमारा नेक्स्ट लेक्चर है क्योंकि
अच्छा,
हाँ,
लेक्चर भी है
लेक्चर
क्या?
की लिंक आ रही है।
अच्छा, ओके ओके, नो
हाँ सर 10 मिनट ऊपर
चलेगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. क्या करते हैं अभी? रुकते हैं हम. अटेंडेंस में गूगल से ही लेता हूँ. 1 मिनट रुकिए सिर्फ. डोंट लीव द क्लास. आई डू अंडरस्टैंड दैट देयर इज अनदर लेक्चर and you should reach the lecture in time. No problem.
थैंक यू सर.
चलिए इसको सेव कर देता हूँ. कहाँ पे सेव करना है? 1 ही मिनट. Then you can give ऑनलाइन लेक्चर्स अटेंडेंस. चलो सेव कर दिया. आप जा सकते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं.
थैंक यू
You can leave.
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू सर
Okay.
थैंक यू
okay,
सर
okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू सर
Have a great
Okay.
day.
Thank you, sir.